Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Hope you're all doing well and having a great day as usual. In the news today, Litepay and Litepay, the new payment processing systems for Litecoin. Litepay is going live this week, and this has a lot of people very excited. So Litepay is expected to be released later this year. According to the official website, users will be able to use the service with PayPal, Western Union, Bitcoin, and Litecoin, and the fees, they say, will be bone-chillingly low. The Litecoin community is already excited about the imminent launch of Litepay, which is going to make Litecoin usable anywhere that Visa is. Very important. It will convert all payments to US dollars immediately, and all deposits will incur a simply flat 1% settlement charge as opposed to the 3% charged by credit cards, according to the official website. Even right here, this is also important. It will allow businesses to accept Litecoin without worrying about price volatility. Payments would be processed by Litepay instantaneously and settled directly with their banks. Take note that BitPay is currently charging about $5 transaction fees for processing Bitcoin transactions that take ages to confirm. So I literally think that we are at a point right now where Bitcoin needs to do something. This is not FUD. This is not spreading whatever people like to say on the internet now. This is real life. This is actually going to happen. As Litecoin continues to make a name for itself, especially, I think Litecoin was $4 January 2017, and look at where it is now, especially even after all the pullback. Litecoin is slowly but surely pushing itself forward. A lot of people are now using it as, I know a lot of people who use Coinbase and stuff like that. They are buying Litecoin and Ethereum before they buy Bitcoin because the fees are a lot lower when it comes to transferring it. So this is going to be very big as time goes on. Let's hope that this actually takes off. I think this will also be used as a wallet service, which is actually really good, because a lot of people are always looking for some type of not a stable wallet, but something that's kind of trusted and true. So the fact that this is linked to them directly is actually going to be very big. So let's see how this turns out. Next up, CNBC, they have a lot of things when it comes to Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies. It depends on the day, really, exactly what they say about certain coins, but typically them and everybody else, they love to talk when prices are falling down about how horrible things are, how everything is a mess. Like it says, CNBC is somewhat notorious for hating on Bitcoin, regularly referring to the gold standard of cryptocurrency as a risky investment. It's been called a fraud, a Ponzi scheme. They've had people on who are talking about that only drug dealers use it in foreign countries and all this other crazy things that they have said. Like I always say, it's important to pay attention when things like this happen. When the people who run JP Morgan Chase and run a Bank of America and all these other things, when they come onto the news and they say that they hate cryptocurrencies, they hate Bitcoin, they can't stand it. When they start talking about how great it is, how this is a key level and now is the time to buy, I always say this, and I don't know if people think I'm telling the truth or not. This is when they signal other people. Remember early 2017 when there was a lot of hate going on, et cetera. And then around February, March, this is when we started getting a lot of news about Bitcoin ETFs and Bitcoin hedge funds and Bitcoin so-and-so. And people were talking about that they were investing in Bitcoin. But this all happened at the exact same time. And then they were talking about how low the price was. They started having people on talking about Bitcoin was going to hit 7,000 by the end of the year. It was definitely going to go up 10 times, et cetera. This is the exact same thing. These news corporations, obviously everyone has an agenda, especially when it comes to making money, but this is very important to pay attention to, because I may only reach a certain number of people. They are reaching hundreds of millions of people potentially at the exact same time. And when they tell people who are millionaires and billionaires who are watching their shows to start getting into it, that this is a very good number to get into, mentioning that 7,700 is an ironic because of the same level that broke above and began before it went crazy mid-November. These things are very important, because this kind of lets us know exactly what is going to come in the future, because it is usually rich people who are paying attention to these things. I just thought this was very important to point out. And a lot of people are still a bit annoyed about all the price pullback that we've had, but like I said, this is normal. If you are new to the game, this has been happening for year after year. It's just something that you kind of have to get used to. Last story is, I thought this was weird at first, and I kind of thought it was kind of cool. So I read about it on another website, and then I found this on the New York Times, and it kind of presents better. There's a group of people who have become millionaires and billionaires off of cryptocurrencies who have kind of gone to hurricane ravaged Puerto Rico, and they are literally making their own city, which is kind of funny. Is they wanted to call it Puertopia, which actually translates into Eternal Boy Playground. So they will be calling it Sol. The entire point of it is that they want it to be a city where cryptocurrency kind of runs everything. Everything is very transparent because everything is run on the blockchain. They want to build a crypto utopia, a new city where the money is virtual and the contracts are all public to show the rest of the world what a crypto future could look like. Part of the reason why they have, a lot of people don't know that the Puerto Rico is actually a U.S. territory, but it has different rules when it comes to taxation. So there have been a lot of rich people who have always been moving to Puerto Rico because things are a lot more favorable for the rich there. I believe there's no capital gains tax. There's no I can't remember the name of the other tax, but anything that applies to rich people are here because they do not get taxed. But I think in this case, I think it's very interesting because Puerto Rico has a lot of problems when it comes to funding, and the fact that they are trying to literally build a city where cryptocurrency will be king is very interesting. Of course, there's, opposition is always opposition, but these men are literally buying airports and airfields and parts of beaches and other things like that, and they're going to build this entire gigantic city. Just very interesting. Like I said, this thing is, these articles catch millions of eyes a day. People who don't know about cryptocurrencies, who don't really care about it, who read the New York Times, they will see articles like this and it gets their brain going and they start Googling, what's going on with this thing? What is a Bitcoin, et cetera, et cetera. I have family members who've been asking me about it as well because they heard about it on CNN or CNBC or any other place that they might have heard the news from. These things are very, very important, but it also shows that adoption is spreading. This is actually beautiful. But yeah, not to get off topic. Yeah, it's very, very interesting exactly what's happening in the crypto world. Even after all the prices have fallen, you don't see these people kind of, shaking their head in disappointment, being really sad. They know that the price is going back up, and I know as well that the prices will eventually go back up. So hold strong, everybody. All right, everyone, that is definitely going to do it for this video. What do you guys think about the entire Litecoin thing? This is going to be very interesting. I wonder exactly how high the price of Litecoin will go this year. Not many people thought anything would happen with them last year at all, and lo and behold, they completely blew it out of the water. Hope you guys have a great day wherever you are, wherever you might be, whatever you might be doing. And yeah, I will talk to you all soon. See you.